Miranda did not want to up that key, y'all. She said, "What key?" And then she tried to excuse it, saying that her child gonna be there. She need access at all times. And I'm curious, people who co-parent, do y'all got keys to y'all baby daddy and baby mama place, or mother of your child or father of your child? Comment down below. Hey y'all, welcome back to another review with Life with Chester. This for Tyler Perry's House of Pain season 12, episode 10. Look, I I guess this can be expected since it's just a mid-season finale, but it was kind of boring. It was kind of boring to me. I don't know. It wasn't. I thought it was gonna be bigger than that. Maybe because it's not the actual finale; it's just the mid-season finale. But yeah, so the whole Laura, Calvin, Miranda thing. So Miranda walks in and she was like she was gonna go shopping, but she must have lost her debit card, so she came over there. And Calvin was like, "You need money," and then Laura was basically trying to tell him. Remember that episode where she was telling him that Miranda always need money and all that stuff, and they had a little disagreement about it. I said, I think that's what she thought it was about, but Miranda started searching. She said she had a stash years ago, and she found it. She found it or whatever, and you could tell already. We already know that eventually Miranda and Calvin gonna get back together. Well, we don't know that for sure, but the way they writing it, everything is the way Miranda just no boundaries. And Calvin brought that up to Miranda on tonight's episode though. But yeah, Miranda got the cash, and then she tried to get some of the food, and then Calvin stopped her and she left. So Laura says Miranda is gonna have to get a key back. So Calvin was talking, and I said this in a YouTube short. Calvin thinks that it'll cause unnecessary drama, and I said he always finds some type of excuse. And I said there should be a whole red stop sign for Laura, because remember again when he told her she wasn't a priority. And I don't understand. They be trying to normalize. Society try to normalize a whole lot of messed up stuff. They really do. If you ever notice, they try to normalize a whole lot of stuff. So that's why I asked the question. Like I don't know, cause I don't have kids yet. So maybe is that normal? You know, cause she over here talking about if her child go, that don't even make sense. I ain't never heard of nobody. I mean, if that was all the only person he had to give an emergency key, and they was married and she did live there and everything, but it's an emergency key though, not extra key or spare key. Well, technically that's the same thing, but yeah. So I'm like, okay, I don't know. I seen a lot of people before, when they dropped that sneak peek, people were saying how it was hers first and that's still her house and all this. But if you, see, I would like to imagine if you was in that situation, you wouldn't want nobody just popping in. I was trying to think back to the previous episodes when it first came back on the show. Lord, y'all know what the name of the show is, but y'all remember when it first came back on and Miranda would come by? Then she used to knock, so I was like, I don't know. I'm trying to think back. Oh, I think the last two times, this time and then the other time when Laura's parents were there, was the only two times she just barged in. But I don't know. I had to go back and look and see. But yeah, I was like, people try to excuse a whole bunch of stuff. But yeah, Laura was telling Calvin he need to get the key back. He told me it's gonna be unnecessary. It's gonna cause unnecessary drama. And I said, how many more times is he gonna show you? How many more times is he gonna show you? But at the same time, you can't really feel sorry for her because of she didn't know. I know she didn't know it at the time, but at the same time, based on what she was telling him on another episode about how she cheated on her boyfriend with him, I think that kind of shows what I wonder how far they gonna make it. I wonder when they make it down the aisle. That's gonna be the interesting part, especially the second half of not episode 10, the second half of season 12. I want to see how far it goes. Like, is we gonna see more storylines with Laura and Calvin? Is we gonna see some more about her history, somebody from her past? Like, what's gonna happen? I also want to see if Miranda gonna get somebody. But yeah, the boundaries need to be established or whatever. So Calvin ends up, once Laura, the fact that Laura had to say, what did she say? Something about it's gonna be no more cuddling under the cover or something, spending time together, y'all know, whatever she was talking about. And then he was like, okay, I'll talk to her. The fact that she had to say that speaks volumes. You shouldn't have to say that. All you had to say, the fact that y'all getting married is enough. But all you had to say was you need to get that key back so we could have space or whatever. You had to go telling him that it's not gonna be no more of this and that for him to say he'll talk to her. So Miranda comes back over. Before she came back over, they was searching for some money. They was trying to see if she left some more emergency. I said, now how is it that book was just laying there? I said, they know they can write this stuff, y'all. The book was just laying there, and she had more money in there. But yeah, she comes back over and she's like, why did you want to see me? why did you call me back over? And he was like, he need the key back. She was like, what key? And then she was like, she put you up to this, didn't she? And everything. They say that part for last, actually. I thought that was going to be the main part of the episode, but it wasn't. But yeah, she was like, she put you up to this and everything. And then she was like, if my child's gonna be here, then I said, don't start bringing that Miranda back. Remember when they first came back and she was giving Calvin a hard time and everything? I said, hopefully not, because they had just made progress. But at the same time, you can't get married. He asked for the key back. You don't live there no more. He finna get married. But she said if her child's gonna be there, she need access at all times. And again, I asked people who co-parent, y'all got keys to y'all folks? I wouldn't exactly answer that, but I wouldn't know. I was like, y'all, he give me the keys, emergency keys. No, I should say this. Not if y'all give them an emergency key, but if y'all walk, I don't think it's just solely based on the key. I think it's more so on the fact that she just walked in like it was nothing. Oh, hey guys. I said, you don't knock, nothing, no respect, because he allows, he just be, then the first time she came in, he just was like, okay, didn't really say nothing after she left until Laura said something. So I was like, yeah, it's all type of red flags going on. Maybe it's a bigger picture to this whole Laura and Calvin thing. We just gonna have to wait and see. But yeah, she didn't want to get a key back. Calvin was like, we getting married and we need to set boundaries. You can't just be walking in. Right. I said, if you're going to have the key, at least don't walk in on folks. You could have called them and said, okay, I need to go get something. Is it all right or something? But at the same time, I feel like once you see that they finna get married, you should hand that key over. But he didn't ask for it either, so it's on both of them. It's really on both of them. But yeah, she was like, she need they word that when she texts or call that they both respond. And I was like, look, please don't start normalizing this crazy stuff. It's already too much stuff that's normalized as it is. That don't make sense or it isn't right. But yeah, so they both agreed that they're gonna give it to that they're gonna answer her call or whatever. So then she gets the money, the rest of the money and everything. And she leaves, so they start searching because she said, whatever I had left, y'all could get it. And I said, man, I really thought it was going to be bigger than that. But I think it's going to eventually come up in the later parts of this season. What else happened? Let me see. Make sure I got everything about them. Oh, I said maybe when did y'all see her face when he asked for it back and everything? I said I feel like it's deeper than my child's gonna be there, so I need access. Does he have a key to your place? That's what I want to know. If he got a key to her place, hand that over as well. But I think it was maybe the last little hope that she had for them, or it was more so like a keepsake to remind her of what she had with him, or just some type of normal. I don't know how to describe it, but I think y'all know what I'm talking about. She just wanted, because when he said that, first she said what key, and then the look on her face. But yeah, the other part of the episode was Jasmine trying to basically start like a Bible study group, and she saw Ella help. I said I knew something was gonna happen, or they were gonna have a difference of opinions, because we seen how Ella get and everything. So basically Jasmine was just like, she said forget it or whatever. So she came over there, Ella came over there and apologized. So they started working on it, different ways to, create the Bible study. And Jasmine said basically she needed, if you're gonna get like a pastor or something, she need to get somebody around her age group and everything. But yeah, I said, look, I knew something they was gonna disagree, because people don't think the same. Everybody got their own perspective and everything. But yeah, what do y'all think? Was this worthy of a mid-season finale? I don't know. I feel like it could have been better still. And I don't know. I'm still tripping off. She said that if her child gonna be there, she gotta have access at all times. And I was like, I don't know. That's why people say they don't want to deal with nobody with no kids. Or I ain't gonna say nobody with kids. I mean, it's the same thing if you say baby mama or baby daddy or whatever. I know everybody don't like that. Some people just like to be mother of your child or children and father of your child or children. So whatever applies to you. But I don't know. I just... Look, that's why people don't want to be involved. It's too much. It's too much. But comment your thoughts down below on this episode. Stay tuned for more videos. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, deuces.